That's right. A mediocre cover of Pantera's Walk is more exciting than Monday Night Raw. That was Monday Night Raw, man. I mean, listen, I'll give it to them. They did exactly what I thought they would do. They teased Cody Rhodes and then brought out Logan Paul. They even said dashing. I thought that was hilarious. You could say he's dashing. Like, oh, man. The minute that I heard that, I mean, I already thought it was Logan Paul, but the minute I heard that, I was like, oh, my God. Now we know it's Logan Paul. I mean, they're pouring it on that it's Cody Rhodes. I love that. That's just too funny. That crowd was furious. I thought it was a beautiful way to get heat from the crowd, I guess. It was like real heat. Like they were like really actually angry. So, which they knew. So, perfect. I mean, the bad guys got heat and Logan Paul got booed. They got booed. They attacked the Mysterios. Yeah. You know. And at some point later on down the road, maybe we are going to get Cody next week. You know, we expect that Edge is going to get AJ Styles. So if Edge is going to get AJ Styles, then there's that as well. And if Edge really does get AJ Styles, now we've known every matchup that's happened. Now, what if it's Cody Rhodes? Sure. But, I mean, I'm really getting to the end of my excitement about that sort of thing. If Cody doesn't show up soon, it's going to get irritating. Like, it's going to get real irritating real quick. I mean that. I'm gonna start getting pissed.
Looks like my little lass needs a shaving.
Robbie Hyde coming in.
I was hoping they would kick off the build to WrestleMania hot, but that's not the case. Looks Raw in 3 weeks will be the show to watch, with Orton probably turning on Riddle and Triple Threat the week before, and Austin setting up match with Owens.
Yeah, so if I mean, I can't even believe that we're talking about the possibility of Austin with Owens. If that's true, then, I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, Jesus Christ, son. I'm going to come out of my goddamn pants if I see Stone Cold at WrestleMania. You know, wrestling in a match. I won't even be able to believe that type of nostalgia that will come over me. And, you know, a lot of these matches are going to be kind of big the night they happen, you know, when you think about it. Or fun, seemingly. But, I mean, I don't know where WrestleMania is going now, but I know the build stinks. That's one thing I do know. Is, unfortunately, this type of build has been bad. And, yeah, I wish tonight had been kind of just, like, popping off all over the place. Like, it fucking shit's going everywhere. Holy shit, strap in, it's WrestleMania time. And instead it was just like, hey, let's do Raw. Let's do Monday Night Raw and have a lot of talking. And, yeah, like, that's really all it was. It wasn't like, do you understand? Like, probably the Mysterios thing was the best thing of the night with Logan Paul. And I didn't even like that. And by the way, I don't care how hip you make NXT sound, it's just not cool. Man, are you ready for the best ever? The best ever? The biggest athletes, the most phenomenal stars, the most exciting 2 hours on wrestling on a Tuesday night. Action-packed from top to bottom. These guys bring it. NXT 2.0. Yeah, it don't matter how cool you sound on the promo. It don't make it cool. Yo, Dolph Ziggler got the haircut of a fucking mop. A mop, motherfucker. Fucking stupid. You sound dumb. Promo sounds dumb. Show's dumb. You're fucking dumb. Robbie Hyde, thank you for the $3.12, man. After my long day at work, cleaning up the house, my dog bleeding everywhere for 20 minutes for I don't know what reason, and a million other things today, and watching Raw. One thing I'll say is I did feel that Raw went by pretty fast tonight. I will say that. That's good.
Super Chat Party!
Oh, yeah?
Stone Cold returning in 2 weeks. KO versus SCSA. Seth versus Cody.
Wow. Okay, so wait a minute. You think Seth Rollins is going to take on Cody Rhodes? Wow. Goofball and Company. Thank you for the $4.99. Yeah, I was trying to figure out who Seth would take on too. Wow. That's a great call, Goofball and Company. Stone Cold returns in 2 weeks. Man. Kind of like the sound of that. That's an interesting one.
And look at his look. How he looks.
Great call.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at him, look like he look. Look at his look, that he looks. Look what he looks like a crook. I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you, I look like a crook.
And look at his look. How he looks.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook. Look at his look, you getting shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. You fucking look at his look, getting kind of shook. Look at his look, look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks.
Screw Monday Night Raw. I was listening to the UN Security Council emergency meeting tonight, and I was highly entertained. Especially when the Russian speaker called the Ukrainians Nazis.
Oh my God, bro. I heard that was funny. I gotta be honest, man. I did hear that was funny. I'm actually mad I missed it. Can you please tell me that's up somewhere that I can watch it? Because I heard it was hilarious. I gotta watch it. Dewdrop ruined everything. Let's go to the poll and see what you guys are saying about Monday Night Raw tonight. By the way, I shaved my head earlier. Not even fully. Not fully, but I cut my hair earlier. I'm feeling the summer is coming, so it's time to shave the head as summer approaches. Going to that full sales, that full salesman look I got going on. I'm ready to go. Who's in sales? Let's go. Are you in sales? Are you ready to sell? What are you selling out there? Are you ready to sell? It's springtime is coming. Well, I'm ready to do it. Are you hyped up? Oh, you guys are more expensive. Yeah, we are. And yet every day, very smart people like teachers, lawyers, accountants buy our product, knowing that we cost more. For all the reasons we mentioned earlier that you liked us. So that being said, let's go ahead and get you some ice cream. I don't care if we're $5 more than Ben & Jerry's. Ben & Jerry's doesn't give you that feeling that we give you. People love it in here. That's why they come. Now take the chocolate chip and shove it down your fucking throat and eat it. Yeah! We're selling ice cream! Sorry. I did some funny video on Twitter about that the other day. Somebody asked me the other day, like, oh, well, I always lose a sale because we're so much more money than other people. I'm like, what? Fuck that. Fuck that. How many people do you sell to? They fucking brilliant people buy your shit. Why is some dumb dickhead telling you he's not going to buy you? What is it? They're too good for him? You're not good enough for us? Why are you not good enough for us? The teachers, the lawyers, the CEOs, the companies, the accountants, we're good enough for them, and they're very smart. Why are we not good enough for you? Why are very brilliant people paying more for our product every day, but you're not one? I don't understand. Fuck that, guys. You sell that shit. I was talking to someone the other day about sales, and that triggered me into that. Thank you, Harry, or rather, Robbie Hyde. Thank you, Robbie Hyde. Monday Night Raw. I thought Tommaso Ciampa was nice tonight on the show. It's kind of nice. But, I mean, dude, there was just a lot of talking tonight. And listen, normally I like talking usually, but, I mean, Heyman and Lesnar went out and they had a interesting, it was an interesting reaction, I guess, or an interesting, not reaction. It was an interesting interaction between the two of them. It really was. Very interesting interaction, I guess. But not that great. It was like 6 out of 10, Which is, a little bit underwhelming when it comes to Heyman and Lesnar, but not bad. 6.5 out of 10, 7 out of 10. I don't know what you give it. I give it a 6. Like, yeah, it was pretty. That was good, but not crazy. Okay. Street Profits come out. I don't know why, but I never noticed. And maybe this is how bad I am at watching Raw now because it's so fucking trash. I never noticed that the Solo Cups rained from the sky. I had no idea. So I was impressed tonight because I had never seen that. And I thought that was just fucking awesome. Fucking Solo Cups virtually and then physically raining from the sky. How long have they been doing that? Because I didn't know. I just got the memo tonight when I saw it. I might have seen it 900 times and never noticed for some reason. But tonight I noticed that Solo Cups were dropping all over the place, and I thought that was fucking awesome. I would have popped for that if I was in the crowd. Like, that's fucking hilarious. Now, most of you are probably thinking, Joe, they've been doing that for like 2 years, bro. And if that's the case, then I am a moron, and you probably had a worse experience watching this match than me, since I was on a 5-minute high for some red cups dropping from the sky. And Janelle Banks says it's been going on since the beginning. See, I don't know. Like, why did I not notice? I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't ask me why. I never cared or noticed. I mean, like, what's wrong with me? Maybe I have Alzheimer's or something. I don't know. But, man, I was fired up for some reason. I love the Street Profits entrance. Love the Solo Cups dropping everywhere. They were just ready to go. They were, whatever. Reminds me of Bill Cosby, something he said a long time ago, back in the 70s. Well, before he said things like, shut up and go to sleep, bitch, things like that. But, he used to say, that there were certain ways you could bring your comedy and your entertainment to people on TV, but you wouldn't want to bring certain things to people on television because they might laugh at you. They might have a good time, and that would be a wrong way to represent black people. And Bill Cosby said this, I think it's one of the reasons why Dave Chappelle got concerned when his show was doing so well. You had so many terms and things that a lot of people weren't exposed to. And the reason why I'm bringing up this Bill Cosby and race thing is because somebody on Twitter was criticizing the Street Profits about, like, you guys are making us look like jokes. And I'm like, making us look like jokes? What, making black people look like? Why? Have you seen Nikki Ash? Nikki Ash is white. She thinks she's a fucking superhero. But not only does she think she's a superhero, she thinks she's almost a superhero. So somebody was like, why do all the white characters cool and you guys got to make us like goofy? And they were like, this guy got like 1,000 tweets or something. I was like, what are you talking about? And so then I go back to Bill Cosby where he said, we wouldn't want to tell certain jokes on the television in front of 50 million people. Those are jokes we reserve behind the doors, closed doors or by ourselves alone, because the white people get a hold of it. Some of them will laugh and be entertained, but some of them will say, yeah, that's how they are. See, they're all joke, so they didn't want to be seen. There were certain ways to tell jokes, while almost trying to appear respectable of some kind or whatever. Anyway, whatever. I know what he was saying. I get what Bill Cosby was saying. I understand that. But this is just, we are so far beyond that. I don't understand. We are all so far beyond that. Like, you don't need to come on the TV and act a certain way or not be a party guy or not have fun dancing to the ring. Shawn Michaels danced to the ring. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. He gyrated all over the place. It ain't just black people that Vince wants to go out there and gyrate everywhere. It's everybody. Vince just loves that shit. So the person that said, the Street Profits, they shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? What, be people that like to party? What the fuck is wrong with that? Everybody likes to party. That doesn't make your race look bad because you want to party. Have you seen fucking Matt Riddle? He's a fucking retard stoner guy. He literally sounds like one of the Ninja Turtles from the 1980s. Whoa, man, like, I'm fucking going out there. Like, can you imagine, like, this is the same guy that if that was a black guy, they'd be like, they're making us look retarded. Dude, fucking Riddle's retarded. Fucking Nikki Ash thinks he's a superhero. You know, I mean, the list goes on. Dude, it's just, they're cartoons. Vince, they're all cartoony. They're goofy. It ain't that. Nobody thinks that but you. Nobody's paranoid about their race like you are. You know, it's stupid. Everybody looks fucking stupid. Bobby Lashley doesn't usually look stupid. Because he's treated like I'm Bobby Lashley and I kick ass. It's not about color and race. Like, why do these people do this? What the fuck are you talking about? You know, I think Bianca Belair is starting to make herself look stupid, though. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do, yeah. It's just fucking, she is annoying at this point. And by the way, I was a big Bianca Belair fan. I promoted the shit out of her. And I said when she arrived in NXT, I said, man, she's going to be a women's champion at WrestleMania someday. She's perfect for the style of the main roster. She's great. Some people didn't like her. And then now she's here. And she blocked me on Twitter for I don't know what reason, but that's not why I'm saying this. I'm saying that she has become annoying. Her constant smiling at everything is annoying. Oh, well, yeah, I am the EST. I am, like, her fucking, like, I just want to, like, rip my head off, like, at this point. God, she's annoying. Like, I'm at the point where I hope she loses now. But I know she's going to win it at WrestleMania against Becky, and, the story has been culminated. Oh. Okay, great. But goddamn is she annoying on the mic right now. I don't know what it is. I wish she was a heel. I feel like she's made for a heel, kind of like Sasha. Sasha was made for a heel. Let's just listen to this for like 2 seconds. I'll see if I can deal with it.
All the way back. Only this time it's going to be for the Raw Women's Championship, and my opponent,
You know who she sounds like? Oh, we always get it done, but this time it's going to be for the WWE Championship. Oh, Tom Brady, we always get it done. Oh, Super Bowl 52. Ah! That's what she sounds like. She sounds a little bit like that lady from the Patriots fan 5 years ago.
Champion, and this year, I'm ready to run it all the way back. If
I hear that one more time, I'm going to stab out my eyeballs. If I hear run it back, run it all the way back. If I hear that fucking... If I fucking hear that one more time, I'm going to snap. Just want you to know, Vince, you said it at the beginning of the show. The announcers said it twice. And then Bianca Belair said it. I heard it, I think, 4 to 5 times tonight. Run it all the way back. I'm going to run it all the way back. We're going to run it all the way back. We about to run it back. Shut the fuck up! And by the way, the ring announcers are fucking assholes. The commentators are fucking assholes. This is what you got? This is what you got to fucking commentate what's supposedly the biggest wrestling company ever at the stupendous show of the year. Bro, if somebody says stupendous to me on the street, I will break their fucking neck. Dare you to say stupendous to me on the street. I will snap every one of your fingers. I'll put them in every hole and crevice on your body. I will fucking diddle your asshole until my fingernail smells like your fecal matter. Then I'll stuff it into your nose, and I'll do this back and forth like a fucking goddamn weaver spring, and I'll slap you across the fucking face, and I'll beat you so bad, if you're white, you'll look like Bianca Belair when I'm done, motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna do. If somebody on the street walks up to me and ever says, well, that's stupendous, fucking do something fucking crazy to you! I'll do something fucking crazy to you give a shit about fucking anything. Go ahead and say fucking stupendous, you fucking slut! Go ahead and say stupendous! I dare you, Vince McMahon! I double dickhead dare you! Oh no, WWE isn't for 12-year-olds. WWE is for special needs 12-year-olds. Because I was 12 years old once. I was 12 years old once. And if this is what I was watching, I'd shoot myself in the dick. Let's go to your donations. And your live comments right now. Because God knows something better come out of watching this shit show. About to run it back.
This time it's going to be for the Raw Women's Championship, and my opponent, y'all know how I feel about my opponent, Miss Big Time Becky Lynch. All right. But before I get into all that, you know what? I really got to give it up to all of the women that were in the Elimination Chamber match with me. Come on. Listen, those are some tough women, you know, especially Dewdrop.
I just realized she kind of sounds like Kamala Harris. I think that's what's annoying me. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And let me be clear. I can say with absolute certainty, if Russia further invades Ukraine...
It's that tremble in her voice. That's what it is. Now, Kamala Harris doesn't really sound a lot like Bianca Belair. Kamala Harris wishes she sounded like her, but Kamala Harris, unfortunately, is just too white and Asian to ever be like Bianca Belair. Now, I have seen Kamala Harris try to sound like Bianca Belair at press conferences and try to get a little crazy, but we all know that Kamala Harris is probably too busy locking up black guys and keeping them in jail for the state 5 years ago. But she'd like to sound like that. But her cadence is a little bit similar in a weird. She has a tremble in her voice that's very similar.
Ukraine. The United States...
It's that,
Ukraine. Aids Ukraine. The United States, together with our allies and partners, will impose...
She's much more toned down, but yeah, it kind of sounds similar.
I'm actually facing her tonight, but... there can only be one tough est.
I love Bianca, though.
You know,
Kamala, no. But I love Bianca. One of my favorite Bianca Belair moments is when she whipped Jim Ross with her hair. Oh, no, when she whipped her opponent with her hair, and Jim Ross just, like, dude, remember she whipped her with her hair, and it was like, whoosh, like, and it hit her, and it was like, ah, and the girl grabbed her chest, and Jim Ross goes, what the hell? Like, it's one of my favorite calls from Jim Ross of all time. Like, last 10 years, Jim Ross, what the hell? Like, it's so good, man. I think it was the Mae Young Classic or whatever the fuck, or maybe it was the women's tournament, something else. I don't know. Whatever it was great. She whipped that girl, and it was, like, horrific, and it was awesome. And then JR just goes, what the hell? Like, it's great. I know you guys have heard me say it before, but it's just, I love that. Man, he sold that. He sold her by reacting that way.
I'm the EST of WWE. I'm the strongest, the fastest, the roughest, the toughest, the quickest, the greatest, the best. And you know what? You know what else I am? And I really want to get this point across. I am the hardest working woman here in WWE. You see, I have been working non-stop just for this moment. So Oh, if you think I'm about to let up now, girl, Because just in 6 weeks, I'm gonna show Becky Lynch exactly why you can't spell WrestleMania without a little E-S-T. Oh, the victim. Wow, the victim? No. See, Becky, what I could have done after SummerSlam was tuck my little braid between my legs, give up and go away, which is what you actually wanted me to do. So you
got better here. You know what I mean? But listening to that was like, oh, like, I don't know, man. There was so much talking tonight. Normally, you know, I like talking, but I mean, I like when it's a little split up. But they enjoyed just having these talking segments all night long, and it really was rough. Although, for whatever reason, like I said, the night kind of did go by a little bit faster for me in a way. I don't know. Oh, no, here he comes. Here he comes. It's KANE!
My name is KANE. Good God Almighty, my fucking face is burned off!
I don't know why everyone is getting their hopes up with Cody, who has no reason to show up yet. Once Seth Rollins has no WrestleMania opponent, then there is the opportunity to come and give it a couple weeks.
Yep. It's a great point. Build it up, I guess. Harry Steve, thank you for the 666. Appreciate it, bro. How are you? Thank you, my friend. And congratulations to Tex, who is the Monetize This champion, along with the Proud Boys. I mean, the Pure Country. Pure Country, that's right. Pure Country and Tex took the belt. And they, man, it's going to be a long reign, I think. For, Shit bum!
This
Monetize This champ.
Why would WWE wait 2 weeks from now for the tag title match? That would mean 3 matches. Riddle versus Orton, Owens versus Austin, and possibly Rollins versus Rhodes would only get 2 weeks to build. How is that enough time to build those matches?
I don't get that. I don't know. I suppose it's because so many other matches are already made, Robbie Hyde, that maybe they feel this will add some juice to the last few weeks. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise we know all the matches and there's 6 weeks and everybody's got to build. You know what I mean? Now, granted, at WrestleMania 14, yeah, they had plenty of time to build 6 to 8 weeks with all the feuds. It was great. But they don't like that anymore. They don't like doing that anymore. People thought show was poop, piss, and blah tonight. That's not good.
And look at his look. How he
Wow.
looks.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at him, look like he look. Look at his look, that he looks. Look what he looks like a crook. I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you, I look like a crook.
And look at his look. How he looks.
Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook. Look at his look, you getting shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at his look, you getting kind of shook. Look at his look, how he looks.
He looks.
Look at his look, you getting shook.
The meeting is up on YouTube. Just type on Security Council meeting on Ukraine.
Okay, thank you, Gerald Armstrong. I'm going to watch that. That sounds hilarious. Sounds like a shit
Looks
show.
like my little ass needs a shaving.
Since it's Black History Month, here is a mildly altered quote of Harriet Tubman referring to runaway slaves.
Oh.
If you hear the dogs barking, keep going. If you see the torches in the woods, keep going. If you want a taste of freedom or Debbie Pussy, keep going.
Oh, my God. Harriet Hot Tubman, thank you for the 467. It's been celebrating all Black History Month with some interesting things. That's the first time, I think, though, it's been altered. One of the quotes has been altered. But, hey, it's good to hear them anyway. Yeah, I think Veer might come the night after Mania, too. I think a lot's coming night after Mania.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
fucking suck it. And
You
fuck
know,
it.
Joe, I am a huge influencer. You can watch my show on YouTube. If you watch my show, you are alpha. If you don't watch my show, you are a beta male. The Great White Hope: Donald Trump is the greatest thing in history. Women don't deserve to vote.
Oh my God, Jesse Lee Peterson. Good Christ, man. That's wild, bro. I'll have to check it out. Thank you for the dono. Jesus. Jesse Lee Peterson. It's pretty funny. Man, imagine women not being allowed to vote. That would be I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but I mean, you know, it'd be pretty wild if that was going on now, you know?
Super
Hoodlum.
Chat Party!
What's up, Hoodlum?
Oh, yeah?
Let's get weird.
Watched Raw Live for the first time in a while
I'm
cause
sorry.
I'm a little under the weather. I wasn't bored. But it wasn't great neither. Best part is Brock always.
Yeah, it's too bad, and that was right off the bat. So if that's what you thought was the best part, I mean, oh, Jesus. I mean, that's rough. Yeah, it wasn't very good, man. I got to be honest. I was pretty bored tonight. I'm pretty bored by the whole thing. You know? Byron, that'd be funny if he lost in his hometown. No doubt. Cody vs. Edge says vintage. I have a poll up on Twitter for that if you want to check it out.
Pure
Well-
country is here. The most stupendous champs.
Ugh. That'll make me throw up. Randy Viper, what up? Pure corny.
Looks like my little ass needs
What
a
the
shave.
hell is this?
Hey, what's up, Joe? I wanted to say a few words. Stupendous. Stupendous. Raw was stupendous. Raw was so stupendous they should run it back again next week and do the same show again, just like Bianca is gonna run it back again at WrestleMania.
Super Chat Party!
Oh, yeah?
Is it me or did Bianca's promo sound hella heelish?
Yeah, I mean, she just sounds like a cunt. That's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? She sounds like a just an entitled cunt. Well, I'm gonna tell you, like that's what I'm saying. See, she sounds like an asshole. I don't know what it is. Mario Rodriguez. Everything sounds entitled to you, Mario, because you had to fucking break into the country to be a citizen.
And look at his look. How he
I'm
looks.
sorry, Mario. I'm kidding.
Look at his
I'm
look,
from
how
Ireland.
he looks. Look at his look. He looks like a crook. Look at him.
Look
at
how
him.
he look.
Look at his look that he looks. Look what he looks like a crook. I'm coming for you, crook in the nook. I'm coming for you. I look like a crook.
And look at his look.
How he
How
looks.
he looks.
Look at his look, how he looks. Fucking look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you getting shook. Look at his look, you getting shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at his look, you getting kinda shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you get shook.
Here is the quote from the Russian speaker. We asked Kiev to listen to the people of Donbas and the Russian-speaking residents of the country and to respect their entirely legitimate desire to use their mother tongue and to teach their children.
And look at his look.
The fuck?
How he looks.
Lost in translation somewhere with that one.
How he looks, look at his
Oh
look.
shit,
He
we're
looks
looking
like
at
a crook.
everyone's
Look
look
at him,
tonight.
look at his look.
Mario
Look at his look
Rodriguez.
that he looks.
And now
Look what he looks
Gerald
like a crook.
Armstrong.
Crook in the nook.
What up,
I'm
Gerald?
coming for you.
Thank you, man.
And look at his look. How he looks.
Look at his look, how he looks.
Hey, thank you guys for the
Look
donos,
at
man.
his look,
Thank you
how
so
he
much, man.
looks. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, you getting shook. Look at his look, you getting shook. Look at his look, how he looks. Look at his look, he looks like a crook. Look at his look, you're getting kind of shook. Look at his look.
Top dog right there.
Look at his look, you get
To be fair, you sound like a cunt too.
In that language, and also honor the memory of those who liberated their land from fascists rather than those who fought on the side of fascists and had a hand in the killing of hundreds of thousands of people during the Second World War.
Looks like my little lass needs a shave.
Thank you, Gerald.
The only est in Bianca Blair is spookiest and naigoriest. I hope someone finally hangs that monkey up in a tree alongside a pure. I'm in.
You know, I can't even respond to that just garbage racism from Colonel Santos. You know? Like, what are you doing? I can't even comment to that. You know? It's like, why you got to go after black people like that? You know what I mean? Your eyes don't even look like they're open. Okay? Your eyes don't even look like they're open, bro. When I see that you're trying to grow hair on your face, it looks like you'd been stuck by a porcupine, a baby porcupine. So, like, when you're walking down the street, first I say, oh my God, did like a baby porcupine run into your face? But you're like, no, that's my facial hair. And I'm like, oh. And then I say, why don't your eyes work? And you say, what? I can see just fine. And I say, oh. But, you know, if you want to make fun of black people, you fucking asshole, scumbag, Filipino fuck, I mean, go ahead, I guess. But, you know, quite honestly, bro, if someone threw you in the water and I caught you on a hook, I'd be like, hey, we caught... I can't even get it out. Oh my God, bro. Wow. I don't know what's wrong with them over there, but they just are racist. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. What did Africa do to you, bro? Like, what's going on? But whatever. I tried to stay. Oh, bro. That's not funny. Why you gotta say that? Why you gotta be like that? Colonel Santos, you scumbag. Anyway, let's have a sip of milk. You better be careful, Colonel Santos. You know I'm like 7 different type of like murderous fucking people. You realize that? That I'm made up of Irish, Scottish, English, Italian, I got Viking in me, Scandinavian. I mean, bro, do you realize this? I'm Scandinavian, English, Irish, and Scottish, bro. Don't fuck with me. I've got like 7 different lineages that will carve up people's villages just to say it's theirs. Be careful. I've got blue eyes and blondish hair. And I've given birth to redheads. Okay? I can almost smell somebody else's land from where I sit right now. And it's almost an innate taste to say, look, somebody else owns something. I want... No. Hey, oh my God, no. No. Oh my God, no. No. Fucking oh my God, no. No. Oh my God, no. God, no. Is this edited?
Also, as well, I want to address, as a black man, I love Donald Trump.
Okay.
The blacks, those thugs, are damaged by the Democratic Party and they can't think for themselves. I am proud to be black, but I am not proud to be a nigga. My voice is all over YouTube.
I'm going to go on record and say that's probably not really Jesse Lee Peterson. I'm just going to say. JLP is... that. that just can't really be Jesse Lee Peterson. I don't think you would say that. I got to be honest. You know, I think, I just don't think that he would say that. You know, I mean, maybe he would, but I'm going to go on record in saying that I don't think that that's Jesse Lee Peterson, but he could be. But maybe sub him on YouTube. He's got a good channel. I think I'm going to run for president, and I'm going to make America sane again. I am going to make America sane again. How about that? Make America sane again. I am going to run for president. There'll be no war. There'll be no war. There'll be a new health care initiative. We will bring back mental institutions and mental evaluations and procedures. We will make it so women don't lose to non-women. And you know what that means. Abortion will stay, but if you have more than 3 abortions, we abort you. And if you attack a small business, there will be harsh federal penalties. And last but not least, if you do anything sexual to a child, we will cut your private parts off live on HBO. You're welcome. Thank you. That's just part of it. There's more to come. The state's independent rights are very important to me, and therefore they will continue to be very, very prioritized. If you think California is a piece of shit, you can leave California. If you think Texas is full of too many people that fuck their own sister, you can leave Texas. If you think Vermont just smells too much like maple syrup and Bernie Sanders' bullshit, you can leave Vermont. If you think Maine tempts you to possibly be so bored that you would have sex with a deer or moose, you can leave Maine. If you think Florida is just fucking crazy, you don't want to see one of your children abducted in some kind of sex trafficking thing, and they end up getting exported out of Miami to some weird third country, you can leave Florida. If Oklahoma smells like big, fat, sweaty white people, you can leave Oklahoma. If Atlanta is just a little too ghetto for you, you can leave Atlanta. If Chicago just seems a little too dangerous because the mayor looks like Beetlejuice jerking off into a pile of shit on the side of the road on a San Francisco afternoon, and her bug eyes are creeping you out, and you're sick of seeing children shot every weekend, and it smells like pizza and old Italian people who haven't left in 50 years. And even though they won the World Series, for some reason the Cubs still depress you, you can leave Chicago. If New Hampshire scares you because you're a minority and you've never seen people this white and their skin reflects the sun in a way that makes you think of nuclear holocaust, you can leave New Hampshire. If the words live free or die scare the shit out of you, you can leave New Hampshire. If the words live free or die give you an erection, you can move to New Hampshire. My fellow Americans, I would be one of the most sane presidents you've seen since JFK. And that's why Joe Cronin for president would be the smartest thing America could do. And not only that, I want to make America sane again. No longer will psychotic people who need a mental evaluation who probably were raised by a couple of cocksuckers or no one at all be in charge of making the decisions of who runs a company, who decision makes this, that, or the other thing, who polices the people. No. We're going to start with your crazy ass first. Okay. That's enough of that. I will simply just this country couldn't handle me. I'd be like the independent version of Trump. I would be like I guess the independent version of Trump is what I would be. I would just tear it up. Just simple as that. I would destroy Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris would be done, like in 2 seconds if I was president. It would be over. I would simply destroy. Wait, give me 5. Yeah! Now get to bed so the Tooth Fairy can come. What?
Looks like my little lass needs a shaving.
Joe, I don't hate black people.
Go to bed.
I love Rastafa. He's a good, educated, well-spoken, productive man.
No.
AJ Adams and Bianca Blair dance like monkeys.
Oh,
Speaking of liking people, I am delighted with the coronation of Tex as our champion. Pure country rule.
Oh my God. Whatever you say, fish boy. So my daughter just lost a tooth, so she came to tell me. That's beautiful. It's a little late, but, you know, I don't know if Tooth Fairy's going to come now. It's almost midnight. Your wife will divorce me? You think she'd... No, I don't think she'd divorce me. What if I run as a Democrat? She won't divorce me then. Right? What if I run as a Democrat? My wife's not going to divorce me if I run as a Democrat. Right? What if I run as I could run as a Democrat. You know? Why couldn't I? Why couldn't I run as a Democrat? You know, I could just do that. I mean, what are they going to say? You know, he's not really a Democrat. I mean, like, name the thing that I'm not going to, you know, vote, you know, that makes me not one. You know? Ario just tipped $3. For some reason, Stream Elements has been holding my funds for the last 3 days. I have $350 on Stream Elements, and they haven't cashed me out yet. And they're making me provide information, and they're taking forever to fix it. So I would definitely recommend Streamlabs for right now, but we'll get Stream Elements figured out. They've done this before. Ario says, do you think there's a chance we could get Alexa versus Lita at WrestleMania? Maybe. Also, WrestleMania will close with Roman winning the unified belt, probably. And then, yeah, The Rock. I mean, that's what everybody's thought forever. I mean, that's the most predictable thing, is The Rock shows up at the end of WrestleMania. Probably what's going to happen. You know? Most likely. I don't know if there's, you know, something else that's going to go down or whatever. Probably what's going to happen. That's fucking terrible. Why couldn't I run as shit? Oh, as shithead. I get it. Jesse Ventura, your VP? Maybe. I think he's too old. I think even Jesse Ventura would say he's too old. Here's the thing, Joe. If I was the VP, there'd be, oh, I pooped myself again. Hold on a minute. My wife needs her glaucoma stuff. Hey, Joe, I was thinking I could be the president for the weekend. How about that? Maybe you could fake a suicide attempt, and then I could take over for a few weeks just to say I was the president. All right, Jesse, relax, would you? Come on. That might be funny. What up, Gage? I hope your dono came in, man. I don't know. JFK, JFC. I would be great. I would destroy Kamala Harris. You have no idea. First, I'd bring up about all the time she acted like she was Native American. Then I'd bring up all the time she acted like she was an Asian person. And then I would bring up all the times that she acted white. And then I would bring up all the times that she acted black. That'd be great, wouldn't it? I'd just bring all things up. I go, do you really trust this person? Can we really trust a person who, depending on where she goes, acts and talks a certain way? hey, let's bring up the case where she, let's bring up all the, let's come up with all the names and all the times she wouldn't allow for black prisoners to be out of prison when they could have been for minor offenses. But she kept them in prison. Why did she do that? Are you ever going to mention that or apologize for it or say anything? Or are you just going to keep spinning your wheels about, oh, I had a duty to do that? No, you had a choice, and your choice sucks. But now the American people have a choice, Kamala Harris. And the fact of the matter is, my pale-looking potato ass is somebody that the African Americans in this country would rather vote for because I'm a realer to them than you. And that's just a fact, and you're pathetic. And that's going to piss you off, isn't it, Kamala? Boom. I'm going. We're doing it. And I'm running as a Democrat. So what are you going to call me? A crazy Republican, a racist Republican, an independent person? No, Kamala. I'm running as a Democrat. Oh, well, Joe, you know, you can say you're a Democrat. We know you're not really. We know you're not a... Oh, yeah, Kamala? Why would you say, Kamala Harris, that I should run as a Republican? What makes you say that? What policy makes you say that exactly? Because, Kamala, if I was running as a Republican, then wouldn't it make me a Republican voter? Kamala, who did I vote for in 2006 or 8? And it's like, well, Kamala Harris, I voted for Barack Obama. Does a Republican person vote for Barack Obama? Does a Republican person keep the abortion laws the way they are? I just want to add a new stipulation that if you get more than 3, we kill you. I mean, doesn't everybody like that? Nobody likes that? That makes me a Republican? Oh, if you get more than 3, we kill you? What? I think that's a great point. I think it's a great idea. Let's make sure people are serious. Hey, you get 2, and then you get 3. Maybe 3 strikes and you're out. I don't know. God damn it, man. Oh, I would destroy her. I would destroy her. Absolutely just all over her. Joe, you vote for Biden as well? No, I didn't. Well, I mean, I voted for, I guess, back in when I voted for Obama, I guess, Biden was vice president. I didn't like that either, by the way. I was like, ugh, Joe Biden. Huh. A goof. Goof from Delaware. Fucking Elizabeth Warren all over Twitter like, they get all the tax breaks. You know Joe Biden gave the tax breaks to all these companies when they registered their company in Delaware, right? Why are you screaming about tax breaks to the rich people? Your party's the one that gave it to them. You dumb fucking Pocahontas fuck. CNN will twist all your words and make you a heel. That's okay. That's okay. Because when I debate people, I'll make sure we go over those things. I will say the first thing we're going to do right now is we're going to talk about CNN saying this. Or I'll say, I don't care what CNN does. You know why? Because CNN is watched by fucking nobody. Nobody watches goddamn CNN. Fuck CNN. Nobody watches them. And I don't even need Fox's help. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Fox. Fuck everybody. Dude, people, I'll be so crazy they won't even fucking know what to do with me. I probably won't get into debates. They probably wouldn't let me debate. I would probably pick a, I don't know, man. Maybe I'd pick a black VP. How about that? How about that, Kamala? Oh, well, I'll pick a real fucking person, too, by the way. I'll pick a black guy who wouldn't have kept his brothers in jail just so he could get ahead in his fucking career. Maybe I'll pick a real person. How about that? And the whitest looking motherfucker with whatever the fuck my VP is are gonna we would destroy Kamala Harris. I would tell her on stage, you guys want another year of this shit? 4 years of this shit? You want another 4 years of that? Motherfucking people that never voted in their lives would be lining up at the polls to vote for me when I mock her on stage like that. They wouldn't know what to do with me. Sir, let's try to keep it civil. This is a debate. We want to keep it civil for everybody. We don't mock. We don't want you to mock your opponent, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot. Like, I'm supposed to respect somebody who keeps other human beings in jail like slaves and smiles about it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me show you respect, ma'am. What a great person you are. You're great. I should be nicer to you. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Screw all those people that were locked up in prison, had their lives ruined, had children at home and stuff like that. Your career really needed it, though. I'm sorry. I should show you more respect. I'm sorry. Oh, it would be wonderful. I could go on and on and on with speeches. I could go on and I would just need to know who the opponent is. Give me the paperwork. Is it Pete Buttigieg? Hey, Pete, why did you lie about Tulsi Gabbard? Hey, Pete Buttigieg, why did you lie about Tulsi Gabbard? How come you lied about Tulsi Gabbard for like months and then lied to her face about her on stage? And then when she called you out and showed how you lied, Pete Buttigieg, you just stared at her like, oh, I don't know what to do now. But for some reason, Pete Buttigieg is wonderful. Everybody seems to like him as maybe he could be president. What do you mean maybe he could be president? He's a fucking liar, like a real bad liar. What kind of weirdo lies about a female like you do and then just lies right to her face on stage? Tells lies about her right next to her. And then when you are dismantled by her, you just don't have anything else to say. What kind of man are you, Pete Buttplug? Are you the type of man that cares more about sharing pictures of you and your boyfriend with a baby, pretending to be the mom? Is that the type of guy you are? Because I think that is the type of guy you are. I think you're more interested in being like, look at how amazing I am. I think, Pete Buttplug, I'm going to do more for the LGBTQ than you did. Okay? You spent more time trying to rip on women that didn't do anything wrong and trying to show everybody about what a normal human being you are for loving a kid. Wow, you love your children. That's amazing. Nobody else ever did that. Wow. Or is it maybe that you think you're special because you love your kid, but you have a husband? So you think that you're better than everybody because you loving your kid somehow is more special than anybody else loving their kid. And if it's not, then why do you act like it? Could it be that you have a God narcissistic complex which allows you to lie about other human beings, even right to their face while they're in the presence of you? Imagine what you'd lie about if somebody wasn't in the room with you. Oh, I don't have to imagine it. I could come up with about 30 things right now. That's right. So Pete Buttigieg, get to the back of the line, motherfucker, because I'm about to undress you the same way Donald Trump undressed Jeb Bush. Okay? Jeb, take a time out. Mommy's making some cookies in the corner and reading books to all the other dorky bookworm cocksuckers in the Republican Party. So go take a time out. Hey, Pete Buttigieg, if you like, maybe go in the back and get butt pumped by your fucking husband, and then you guys can do another video about how amazing it is that you're somehow capable of raising a human being. Congratulations, dads have been doing it since fucking the beginning of time, but I guess you're something special, aren't you, Mr. Narcissistic Complex? So, no, Joe Cronin would undress the Democratic Party on stage, dismantle them. Maybe Tulsi Gabbard would be my VP. I don't know. She'd definitely be involved in my cabinet. I know that. Tulsi Gabbard, in my cabinet. A black man, potentially as a VP, maybe. I'm not going to be like Joe Biden, though, and just say, I'm picking a black person because I'm a fucking cocksucker. You know? Oh, if you're black, you better vote for me or you're not black. Oh, but I'm picking a black. Like, you're a fucking weirdo. You're a weird person. Actually, no, you're just a fucking racist person. Or something. Or you have some kind of guilt. I don't think you're I don't know what you are. But anyway, so yeah, you can challenge me all you want. But I'm ready to go, bro. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to deliver this treatment to these people. Anyway. What have you guys done to me to get me on this rant about running for president? Who's going to beat me? You know? I don't know. I'll run Dem. So I don't think my wife will leave me then if I run Dem, right? And I could do it. And you know what? If that wasn't working and the Republican people like me enough, I'll switch. I'll run Republican then. Or I'll run independent. If I think I got enough backing. Or I'll run Republican and I'll just be honest. I'll say, listen, not going to change abortion laws. Probably going to have some EPA guidelines come back. I'm not really a religious person, but I'll fight for your religious freedom. All you Christians out there who recently have felt like you've been attacked, like Christianity can be attacked, but nothing else can. See, I believe in America where all religions are free, and they're all treated equal. And for years, other religions were under attack while Christianity stood tall and was protected. Recently, Christianity's been under attack, and all the other religions have been protected. I'm going to make it so all the religions are protected and respected, even if I don't believe in them. That's what being American is. I'm going to make sure that our Asian citizens aren't attacked by people, and then it's covered up in the news because it was the wrong color that attacked the Asian people. Yeah. And I'm going to also make sure that if you fake a hate crime, you will be charged to the fullest extent, maybe times 2. Because the only thing worse or close to as bad as a real hate crime is somebody faking a hate crime. Pretty fucking despicable. And we've had too many of them. Creates unrest, creates copycats, creates outrage, creates scare, panic. You will pay if you fake a hate crime in my America. And if you make a hate crime, a real hate crime, then you're really going to pay. Merry Christmas. Oh, man. I would knock out Jeb Bush. I'd knock out Jeb Bush that he'd fall so hard, he'd land on the ground, his wife would finally be the same height as him. It'd be crazy.
Looks like my little lass needs a shaving.
Whoa, look at this.
Congrats to Impure Country Re. Chose to arrange my Tupperware and highlight my pubes over watching Raw. This is worst WrestleMania card ever. Until next year. I agree Cody probably debuts night after Mania. In triple threat versus Shanky and T.
Damn. Steve Martin Luther King. Hey, it's me, Steve Martin. I'm running for president. Didn't you know? Hey, it's really great to be the president of the United States. So the fact of the matter is, we're going to bomb you. I don't know. I love Steve Martin. Still laughing at Pete Buttplug?
Looks like my little lass needs a shaving.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
What's up?
I am interested in your presidential campaign idea. For your vice president, you should pick that Gary Chambers guy from Louisiana who burned the Confederate flag in that video, haha. Also give everyone free healthcare.
I don't think we would go to a full free healthcare, but I do think we would go to a a very affordable health care, like a very affordable, like government assistance health plan. You know what I mean? I would have to think about that, though. I'd have to go over that with experts to figure it out. And we come up with some way of some kind of health care coverage.
Super chat party!
Oh, yeah?
Lay it in on fake Andrew Yang, Mr. WWE politician.
Lay it on fake Andrew Yang, Mr. WWE politician. Alex Oli, thanks for the $2. Yeah, you know, Andrew Yang seems like a sweetheart, but in some ways. But, man, that guy is full of shit, it sounds like. I mean, he feels like he's kind of full of shit. I don't know. He's just, I don't know. But he seems like a nice guy. I would say that a lot of times he says things I really agree with. But then there's those couple of times he says something that's like, ooh, no. What is he talking about?
Oh, my God, no.
Then again, I do that. Oh, my God, no. Oh, yo, oh, my God, no. No. Oh, my God, no. No. Oh, my God, no. Yeah, come on. Hey, oh, my God, no. Oh, my God, no. Luis Alejandro. I'm
sorry, but Brock Lesnar is the most entertaining part of Raw this week. The tribal chief must be pissing his pants right about now.
He might be Luis Antonio Alejandro, the tribal chief pissing his pants right now. Brock Lesnar is the most entertaining part of Raw. Everyone's saying that tonight. The Brock Lesnar is the most entertaining part about Raw. I agree. A lot of people are saying that. Jakashi says, would you give free shit to illegals? To an extent. I wouldn't like make it so, hey, come here and live, like just live off us. Haha. But I would create a roadmap, a good path to citizenship. I would create a path to citizenship. A new one. Where even if you came in here illegally, if you wanted to be here, you could be here. But you're going to have to earn it if you're going to do that. You know, if you came here illegally, you're going to have to earn a lot of some things. You know what I mean? And then we're going to have to create a path to we're going to make it so that you're going to want to become a citizen, and becoming a citizen is important. So it's going to be harder for you to live here if you just came here illegally and you're living under the radar. But if you come in and eventually announce yourself, we're going to give you perks, and we're going to make it easier for you to become an American citizen. But, you know, so that's the only thing to me is like, you know, it's, you know, if you're coming here illegally, you know, we're not going to just boot you. We're not going to separate families. You know what I mean? I would create a path to citizenship that no one had ever done before. Some kind of comprehensive way of coming in the country. This would go along with mental institutions. Just like mental institutions, I would create a path to citizenship. It would be a place where people who are immigrating to the country or migrating to the country, whatever you want to call it, would be able to get assistance in becoming a citizen. They'd get education, and they would get temporary care. You know, something like that. And then they would be taxed in a different way at first. But it's going to benefit them and us and everybody. That's what I believe. I don't know what it is yet. Just throwing it out there.
Soul City, we'll eat our own shitty in Philly. That's why our mascot looks like a...
Joe, that Jesse Lee Peterson donator is the reason why you got off track in the first place, and he is an actual real person. He is a real-life Clayton Bigsby. He clearly hates his own race. Is saddening to see on what he says.
Really? Clayton Bigsby. You think, is he really? I didn't know that. Harry Steve, thank you. That's so weird. I would probably, I would sharpen up the borders, though. I'd also put turrets at the borders. Like, who wants to build a fucking wall? Are you stupid? Why are we building a wall? I never understood that at all. Do you know what I would do at the borders? There's no fucking wall. We have fucking armed people. Here's the wall. Go back, or you will be shot. Like, go back, or you will be shot. Go back to Mexico, or you will be shot. And if they don't listen, then what is this shit about a wall, dude? They'll just walk further until there isn't one, or they'll knock it down, or climb it, or whatever. Cut a hole, dig a hole, whatever. What the fuck is this shit about? Let's build the wall up. Why? We have guns. You know? Get out of here. Go back. Regresa. Regresa. And they just keep coming. Regresa. Regresa. I don't know. Stop or we will shoot. Para o dispara meos disparamos. I don't know. Something about guns. Go back. Fucking wall? You're stupid. Fucking our leaders are dumb. Put turrets up. All right, see, I'd go both extremes. Don't you want me to be president? Hey, if you're coming into America, you gotta come in the main gate. And when you come in the main gate, there's 3 main gates. And if you come in one of the 3 main gates, state why you're here. We'll go over a plan. We have all this crazy housing on the border. And get you in one of our, path to citizenship things. Let's go. Give you a temporary visa. You ain't voting yet, But if you decide to skip the way in the country, the correct way in the country, I'd be the best president ever. There'd be no reason to sneak into the country. There's no reason to sneak into the country. We're going to let you in, and we're going to help you too. We want you to be American. We're all American. But you're not going to just fucking pour in randomly. We don't know who you are, Make sure you're not a murderer. Like a murderer. Like you kill 6 people and then try to come to our country? Fuck no. You're done. Go to Brazil, motherfucker. But, if you're not a murderer, as long as you're not like a crazy murderer, you're fine. Come on in. We'll take care of those cartels real quick. Our leaders are so dumb, Joe. I'd be a fucking crazy president, man. I would be definitely one of the craziest presidents. I literally would do that. I would literally put turrets and armed people covering the border. I mean, we would have so many jobs. We'd create so many jobs. We'd partner with the NRA. They'd sponsor the whole thing. But honestly, that is a little bit medieval, right? Just shooting people that come. So maybe I wouldn't do that. Maybe I would go a little bit, because I'm not medieval. It's funny to joke about, but I'm not really that sadistic. Because I'd be afraid that kids or somebody would be shot by accident or things like that. So, also, if you hated somebody, you could just knock them out and then run to the border with them and then throw them. Like, oh my God, You're like, Tom, hey, want to come on a picnic with me? Where are we going? To the desert. Okay, cool. And then when you get out to the desert and you get to that line, like Area 51 where they shot everybody, you get to that line where you know they start shooting if you get to that line, and you push your friend over the line, he gets shot. And you really went there to murder him, but you didn't murder him. The U.S. People did. No, I would think more of like maybe like electroshock, or you'd start using some of those futuristic weapons, like pulsars that knock you out. Or how about just the most foul stench you've ever smelt in your life, followed by like darts, you know, like it would get crazy. In I mean, like North Korea is kind of like does that, don't they? It would kind of be like that. It would kind of be like that.
Super chat party.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Open or closed borders? I vote closed. Legals only.
See, I would never do what Joe Biden did and say, "Come on into the country, everybody, come on in." And then the big convoy comes. What an idiot. Dude, I think our presidents have done some of the stupidest things ever. Donald Trump endangered people to take a picture with a Bible. Joe Biden endangered people to sound like he loves the immigrants. Just come into the U.S. Oh, just everybody come. You idiot. What would Picard do? That's all you gotta know. Not that.
My semen to the ceiling, I'm coming, and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Paul Heyman walked away like the evil walrus and special shitty counsel that he is.
Yeah, that's true. What up, Luis Antonio Alejandro? I watched him do it live on TV, Turpa. I don't know what you're talking about. I heard that it was debunked. I don't know what the debunk is. I watched him live on TV do it. Okay, like, President Trump gave a speech in front of a bunch of protesters in the White House, and then 5 minutes later walked across the street to to take a picture in front of a church. I saw it happen. We all saw it live on TV. I don't understand how that's not true.
Shit bomb.
I don't get that.
Hey Colonel Crackers, you ocean immigrant and your family of jungle chimps, go fuck a dolphin Neanderthal brown back.
Here we go. Here comes the race war. AJ Adams now going after Colonel Krakos. He's Filipino. He's not white. I don't even know what Filipino is. Some kind of fucking mix. Picard wouldn't have done this. Let me tell you. I pretty much go by Picard. You see, Picard wouldn't tell everybody to come in because Picard would know it was dangerous. They'd say, "Captain, why don't you just say, Mr. President Picard, why don't you just tell everybody to come into America that we accept them?" Because you can't just do that. That would make it dangerous.
Super chat party.
Oh, yeah?
Ahahaha, WWE has resigned Drake Maverick Lowell.
Are you serious? WWE re-signed Drake Maverick? What the fuck? Are you serious? God damn. So, like, but that's my point, man, is the presidents have been doing that shit, right? The presidents have been doing that. All of them. Like, irresponsible shit. January the 6th was irresponsible by Trump. I don't care what you think about it. It was irresponsible to say, we're all going to go to the Capitol right now. That's a dangerous thing to do. I wouldn't have done that if I was president.
Oh, yeah?
Who needs guns? We have rainbow people to scare the foreigners.
That's true, Moss Blaze. That is true. If we are attacked, we are just going to have everybody from the LGBTQ and like the craziest of them all, like the most open. And they're going to make out, lick, suck, fucking fondle each other and style each other's hair, and our enemies will turn and run. And I think it will work. You know? And we'll use the fat whites as fodder. It'll be amazing. So you see that basically I would I believe that Biden and Trump have been irresponsible. I think Kamala Harris is irresponsible and a terrible person. I think Mike Pence thinks he controls women's pussies. And he didn't wear a mask in the hospital during the pandemic, the height of the pandemic. The guy was in a hospital. Everybody had masks on. Mike Pence didn't. Probably would have been wearing an N95 mask if I was the vice president. In a hospital during the height of the pandemic. Everybody else had one. I'd be wearing a real hospital mask while I'm with all the hospital workers who earlier saw patients in the hospital. Just don't understand that. Not a big mask person really myself, but would have done it in that instance. But then again, he believes in make-believe in women's pussies. So I think the people that run the country have been pretty irresponsible. And Joe Biden is irresponsible. He's a fucking really irresponsible person. And I would be better. And I don't think I'm very responsible in many ways, but good Lord, these people are out of their minds. Putting Americans in risk. In harm's way for what the hell reason? Come on into the country, everybody. Yeah, good job. Yeah, you tell them that, Joe. Just like Pelosi told everybody, come on into Chinatown. Yeah. A couple weeks later, nobody go anywhere and wear a mask. Ah. But a couple weeks ago, it was everybody coming to Chinatown. Don't listen to Trump. Come into Chinatown. Ah. So when Trump was president, don't listen to him. Everybody come to Chinatown. When Biden's president, everybody put a mask on except for me. These people are fucking crazy. We're not even talking wrestling right now because of you guys. We're fucking weird politics tonight. You know what? You want to know who should be president? Me. I should be fucking president. That's who should be president. Me.
Looks like my little lass needs a shaving.
Hey, what up, Joe? I have a question about your presidency. It relates to the Coco pandemic via us. In my opinion, the government would give stimulus checks to people and also families for every new major variant. We need one for Omicron. We haven't got.
Stimulate America's juices. Oh man. You know how you stimulate America's juices? You open the country back up again, like the right way. That's how you stimulate it. You give stimulus checks to small businesses. That'd be a good way to stimulate it. You give bonuses to companies who can roll their products out. You give money for innovation. Actual innovation. And efficiency. Instead of killing small business, you reward it. You reward small business instead of killing it. And by the way, churches, we're taxing you. Just so you know. So, you know, we're coming for you. Nice haircut, Joe. You look like Eminem if he let himself go. Huh. So you think I look like Eminem if he let himself go? Well, he did let himself go. And we have a photo of that, I believe, right here. There you go. So, I don't know what the if part was about. Because we all know Eminem already let himself go. And, I mean, I've got even more examples of that, obviously, over the years with Eminem. Here he is again, looking a little bit beefy. Little bit beefy. Beefy Mario style. But you want to know something about Eminem in this picture? Eminem in this picture is younger than me at this time. I believe Eminem was like 30 years old here. I think. 30 years old. Looking like Hulk Hogan. Just gonna get the do-rag over the head. You know? Big hairy armpit shot. Who the fuck wants to look at that? It's a far cry from now, and I mean now Eminem kind of looks like plastic surgery anorexic Eminem. You know? But yeah. If you type in Eminem fat, all the Fat Joe shit comes up. But yeah, I mean Eminem looking pretty hefty back then. Yeah, that's kind of what I look like. I'd say he might weigh more than me. I don't know. But yeah, man. I think Eminem was like 33 or 30 there. How old's Eminem now? I can tell you right now. He was like 2006, 2005, 2006 when he looked like that. 2005 it looks like. He's 49 right now. He's 49 right now. So 10 years ago was 2012. He was 39. So how old? He was born in 72. So 82, 92, 02, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so he was 33. He was 33, right? Is that right? Is that right? It'd be 15, 16, 17 years before now. So 10 is 39. Yeah, 33. He was 33 years old and when he was fat right there. So, bro, I'm about to be 38. I'm about to be 38. I don't think I'm that fat. I mean, I'm pretty fat, but oh no! What happened? Fat Eminem. Fat fucking Eminem. Sorry. I'll be all right. I'll be okay. I fucked up my keyboard. No. Oh shit. I think I did. I think I broke my keyboard. Oh shit, I did break my keyboard. Fuck. Oh no. Now my keyboard's... Fuck. Now my keyboard has to be like slanted, all weird. It's gonna look like Colonel Stutters or Santos. Fuck. God damn it. Damn it. That sucks, bro. Ah, man. Oh boy. Yeah. God damn it. This is all fucking Eminem's fault.
Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks.
Guess who's back? Joe is back. He's back. Tell your dad. Guess who's black? 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 I think I'm black. I created a monster, cause nobody wants to see Cronin no more. They want shady, I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed, mix with some hot liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital when a doctor and it's operating when I'm rocking the table and he's masturbating. You waited this long and stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm under rag and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's hot problem's complicated. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. I'll try to suck the semen of BLM, and now everybody thinks that I'm like them. Come on, dip a bum on your hips and fuck that. Come on your lips and some on your tits. Get ready, cause this shit's about to get heavy. I just settled on my lawsuits. Fuck you, Debbie! Deb A. This looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little Tommy and C, cause it feels so empty without him. Said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without Tommy and C. Kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed, their parents still listen to Elvis. They start feeling like the penis is helpless till someone gets on the cock and yells. Visionary, vision is scary, could start a revolution, polluting the airwaves, the rebel. So someone rubbing the vast, and the fact that I got everyone kissing my ass is a disaster, such a catastrophe when you can see a fat fuck like Tommy and C. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tommy. I just said, you rhymed. Your name kind of rhymes with that shit. So my bad, Tommy. I'm sorry, bro. Hey, Tommy, don't hate me, man. We were both adopted. I was adopted. You were adopted. We have that connection, you know? You were adopted, man. I was adopted. Hey, you got to meet your parents, so that's cool. We don't know where my parents are. We know my birth father, whoever he is, obviously is some kind of psychopath somewhere. Probably still, I could have a brother and a sister out there. We don't even know, right? I mean, this guy could have been impregnating fucking women up the East Coast. Imagine that. What if I hooked up with my sister at one point? Because we didn't know it. Or a brother. What if I hooked up with a brother? I don't know. Could have people everywhere. Now Eminem is a Hollywood shill. Tommy NC rhymes with everything. I don't want to watch Stone Cold wrestle fat fuck Kevin Owens. Really? Dude, I will watch. At this point, I've been waiting for years. I don't care, man. Come out, kick a guy, clothesline him, Luvas press him, maybe slam him, punch, kick, stunner. That's all I need. Just give me that. Give me that. That's all I want. That's all I want. It's all Daddy wants. Let's go.
Super chat party!
If you smell What,
Who's
Eddie?
more a all-time great in WWE, The Rock or Brock?
The Rock, my friend. Eddie. Ohemeng. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat party. You got to believe it's The Rock, baby. The Rock says The Rock will go back to the hotel room. He'll lube up his size 12 boot and stick it straight up your wife's candy ass. The Rock, 100%. Brock is cool, and he's a megastar almost like The Rock, but he's still not on that level to me. That's just me. The Rock is number one.
Super chat party!
Alex only!
Oh, yeah?
Is this WWE message show on TV? They mentioned it a lot.
Is this WWE MSG show on TV? I don't know. It might not be. I don't think it is, actually. I don't know, actually. That'd be I don't know. Let me go check if there's anybody in the Discord. Maybe somebody knows. The Cock. Let's go. We'll go check on Discord and see what's going on over there. Oh, motherfucker, here we go.
Everyone knows
I'm out the window. Yo.
Motherfucker, no romance, cause there ain't no chance in my happy pants. Could you perchance go and take this dance and leave me here? I'm a bad motherfucker, got no tears. What the time was the time, motherfucker? Time, motherfucker. Put it in a happy rhyme, motherfucker.
You know it's clock. Come on.
Bang, bang, tick tock, in a fucking in a suck. Oil shock. 2 on consignment, 1 in stock. What's the time, motherfucker? Said clock. I said clock.
Acknowledge your new monetize this champions. Tex and the Renee God, also known as Pure Country. We told you all that shit was going to change. We made good on our promise.
You hear that, everybody? Acknowledge the champions. They are here. Thank you, Joe Compton, the new champs. We've been acknowledging you guys all night, you know? At least I have. Shouted out earlier. Let's go into the Discord and find out what's going on in the Discord. I didn't know all these people were in the Discord tonight. I had no idea.
Well, that's what
But there is a full Discord in here. I had no idea Discord was popping off like a bunch of whores.
What's up, Joe?
What's up?
Champ.
Yo, Jacob, you want to meet me in the streets, Jacob?
Yo, what's up, Joe?
Let's
Cronin?
go. Meet
What's
me
up?
in the street.
Motherfucker.
Meet me in the street, you New York piece of shit. Let's go,
Come
Jacob.
to Boston, you stupid fuck. Me and Joe will take you.
Let's go, real pussy.
All the way in Jersey. What's up?
Let's go.
Hey, Joe.
I can
Joe,
smell
I think
you
Jake
from
wants
here.
to meet you in the fields.
You're in Jersey with that piece of shit, Grim. No wonder you sound like a dipshit.
Grim.
Joe, he wants to meet you in the fields.
In the fields?
Grim is all washed up.
We go back to the fields with me. What's up, Jacob RP? How you doing?
What's up, Joe Cronin? I actually popped in like an hour ago. We actually had a good conversation about some wrestling, man. I was talking to Tex and Mustafa for a little bit. Made some good points about Cody. Made some good points about the business in general. But no, I just wanted to talk wrestling. That's all. Nothing else.
No, I got you. No, it's cool. Yeah, man. Nobody heard it on the air. So I mean, hey, tell me what did you think tonight, Jacob?
No, I didn't watch Raw, dude. I just came in to just talk about some, points like Cody and what's going on right now in the business, how it's dying, and how it needs to be.
Are wrestling fans?
Did you bow down to Tex the monetize this champion yet?
I think so. I introduced myself to him, I think, but I didn't.
He
well,
went
knows
down
my
on
name.
one knee.
He's been saying my name the whole night, but
Jacob is good people. The Tex cult would welcome him if he accepts our.
Oh.
In other words, he has to glue his lips to Tex's ass. That's how it's
Well, I don't think he's going to be able to help you much, Tex, because he doesn't have a lot of money.
Wait a minute. I thought he was going to have his lip glued to Tex's dick.
Oh, you ruined it.
Jacob don't have enough money to be part of their group.
What? How much money?
I don't know, man. You got to be a supporter.
Your social security number and all your money. Yeah.
You got to be a backer.
Not all have to have deep pockets to join the greatness of what we are. If you have them, we welcome you. We obviously need that. But you spread the word. You share the images. You pass along what is making JCS Universe great. That's Tex cult powered into your country that has your title, Joe Cronin. So, just saying. I mean,
yeah, but Joe, just so you know, I know this is pretty like out of nowhere. Huh? I was bored and I wanted to talk some wrestling. That's basically it. No, nothing else.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's what I figured. That's why you're in here. Everybody's in here.
And then earlier today, I was just fucking around on Twitter. I mean, it's just Twitter. I sometimes see you tweet and I reply to you with whatever, and nothing personal.
I know you miss me.
I like fucking with you.
You always miss me. You miss me.
Of all people, you can take it. So I like fucking with you.
Exactly. I enjoy it. I had fun. I thought that was funny.
Twitter is too delicate nowadays.
No, yeah, people are too fucking retarded on Twitter, and then some people are too pussies. Like, that's all.
That too, yeah. 50-50.
You gotta have thick skin. If you're surprised that you're getting shit on Twitter at this point, I mean, you gotta be some kind of idiot. But let's go through real quick, because I got to go to bed in a few minutes here. I don't really have much time left.
He's got to go to Never Ever Land.
Never Ever Land, yeah. It's where I rape people, but only in my dreams. It's amazing.
Oh, damn, bro.
Hey, Corey Feldman's about to drop a new video tonight. That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
But no. So all right. So Jacob, knowing you don't know a lot, so we'll go with you real quick first. What do you think about Cody Rhodes maybe going to WWE, and when will he appear?
Well, Mustafa and I actually talked about this earlier, but I'll repeat it again. I think Cody's going to Ring of Honor. I think he's going to pull this big swerve because Ring of Honor is this company that has no direction, like I said earlier. It has no life, and it's on life support, like Mustafa said. He made a good point about that. And I think Cody, he learned a lot from being at AEW. I don't think he wants to go back to WWE just to be a professional wrestler. I think he's past that. I think he wants more than that. Because let's look at with the whole Tony Khan thing. Maybe it could have been money. Maybe it was more. Maybe the freedom of control and writing and stuff and hiring people maybe. But maybe Tony Khan also did him dirty. So maybe Cody's too delicate too for himself. But I think Ring of Honor would be the perfect masterpiece for anyone to come in who has the direction, the money, the want and desire to want to make professional wrestling fun again. Because AEW to me, dude, it looks too fake. I can't get into it. The punches look fake. The wrestlers look too small. Adam Cole isn't what he's supposed to be. He stopped working out. All these professional wrestlers, fake punches. Even on WWE too. I saw Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura like a month ago, and that match looked fucking fake as fuck. They weren't even hitting each other. They were just like, it's just all together. Wrestling right now is very fucking
I
weak.
think that what's weird to me is I think that back in the day they hit each other less and it looked more real. Now I feel like they actually hit each other more and it looks faker. That's actually it's weird, bro. Like the slaps and the weird shots, the stiff arm things don't look very good. But back in the day, like Roddy Piper and Bret Hart looked like they beat the shit out of each other.
Oh, that Roddy Piper punch, that was great, dude. I love Roddy Piper, the way he punches and he swings. I love it.
Yeah, like what happened to that shit? So I get what you're saying, but
I'm starting to really hate these forearms that everybody throws, bro. Fuck these forearms.
Yeah.
It's all forearms, bro.
The thigh slapping is what drives me crazy. You see it, it's so blatant. Hell, even that woman ref in AEW does.
Oh, God. I can't stand, dude, that fucking AEW Aubrey Edwards is trash.
Something about Aubrey, dude. There's something about Aubrey I don't like. I don't know why that is with her.
It's her acting like she's in a fucking fairy theater, but she's a referee. That's the problem. Look at her. Just watch her during matches. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing? And, I mean, Bryce.
Also,
Remsburg
Joe, I had mentioned to Mustafa in text that I'm a firm believer in professional wrestlers being bigger, at least 6'2", like John Cena and Stone Cold were, at least 6'3", 6'4", like The Rock and Triple H. Big muscles, ripped to the fucking gills. And yes, obviously back then, you could say some people cheated the system and, whatever was involved.
Jacob just likes big men. It's okay.
Fucking, what's it called? Bodybuilders back in wrestling, dude.
Well, that's why he gets his eyebrows waxed and his face.
That was a good one. But no, Joe, come on, man. I'm tired of seeing these little 205 Live fucking because, bro, AEW, like most of their wrestlers would be on 205 Live if it was still around.
Yeah, I mean,
including Adam Cole.
I don't have as much of a problem with that, but I think that there's just too many small people. It looks ridiculous at this point, and I've never said that. I always used to think, I don't care, man. It's gonna get smaller, and that's okay. But now it's like, whoa, like I mean, these people look like little twigs. Like
a lot of them barely get over the rope when they're standing in the ring, dude. Like, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, dude, it is weird. There's too many small people. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it, but it's at the point now it's a little too much. But Mustafa, what do you think, man? What's going on with Cody? I liked your thing. You said Night After Mania. That was something I thought of a few weeks ago and thought, maybe that will be what, like Veer. I think I said I thought Veer, and what if Veer and Cody and everybody don't show up until Raw After Mania, but you believe Raw After Mania? Much. But Mustafa, what do you think, man? What's going on with Cody? What the hell? You said
That's Hunter.
Hurst Helmsley. Hunter, you gotta mute your shit, buddy. Go ahead, Gustav.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, with Cody, like I said before, and I said this in the chat earlier, I just don't see WWE debuting Cody before WrestleMania, going into WrestleMania, because first of all, it's too fresh, it's too good to be true, and why not do it at the Raw after WrestleMania to set up the brand new year that WWE is going to have? Plus, also, you need the ratings, you need the pop. And even if Cody were to go to another company at this point, we would already have at least some type of buzz or some type of news from any type of dirt sheet all around the country that would leak something out. So my best bet is to simply say that he's going to debut in WWE, but it's going to be after WrestleMania.
I also think it's potential that he might be the type of person that's like, I'm not going to take a WrestleMania spot from someone after the, at the end of the year come in. I don't know. That it could be. But
I mean, again, they could do this in the sense where they can have him make almost like a surprise appearance. That's like maybe the full extent that I could see it at, because remember, it is in Texas. Cody's dad, Dusty Rhodes, was born. Well, Cody's dad, Dusty Rhodes, was born in Texas, but it was all the way in Austin. This is in Dallas, so I mean, you could have a certain sense of a tease, but I wouldn't waste that at Mania. I would do it after the fact.
Well, they mentioned him tonight. Basically, they tweeted about him. Basically,
well, it was like a little throwback. I guarantee you, the writers had fun with that, and Vince thinking to himself, you know what? Let's give him a little tease. So it wasn't anything as important. Yes, we knew it was Logan Paul. Yes, we knew that WWE is aware of the internet and was trying to work all the internet marks. That's what they do. But I just don't see it anything other than what I've already just said, because ultimately WWE, when it comes to a new star returning, even if it's a star that wasn't necessarily in the upper card, they're going to do everything and anything to milk the anticipation of smart marks all around the country, let alone all around the world.
What about hang on, Stoffel? I thought about this. I watched that Miz clip where he talked about dashing and all those things, right? Then he brings out Logan Paul. What if they hold this line till the match happens, whatever, and then Logan says, "Oh, you thought I was actually wrestling? No, I brought this guy with me," and then they bring Cody.
Well,
out.
no, because why would you?
That's how they set
Why would you put him on the heel team like that? That's a little weird. And take the shine away from Ray and his dad.
Cody's kind of a natural heel, though. I mean, look at how the wrestling crowd looks at him. If you want
right,
to
remember, Tex, you got to remember, the WWE casual fan at this point in time, comparatively speaking, since 6 years ago when Cody left, isn't the same audience. Yeah, you'll have a few people that will remember him, but not to the point where a lot of the hardcore wrestling fans all around the world, which only makes up maybe 30% of the wrestling fans, will only know Cody and will only get that after WrestleMania pop in that Raw arena. It's just I
have
think
Cody come out with Brandy one time, have her talk. He'll be the hottest heel in the WWE.
Brandy, as of right now, I don't believe is even going to be a package deal with Cody at this point. She's not going to be under contract with WWE.
You don't think so?
They don't go for being a fucking what do you call it? Someone who introduces the professional wrestlers to going to higher power or being in the corporate side of WWE. Maybe they might take her back.
I highly doubt it. Stephanie's already taken that position.
Does WWE still do that Total Diva show or whatever that was? Do they still do that?
Total Diva?
No.
Do they have any reality shows left?
Yeah, Carmella.
They do. Well, they just announced one for tonight. They just announced that Carmella and Corey Graves are going to be doing the YouTube thing. So,
and they still have
That'll be better than Raw, I bet.
It would be a couple on TV. It would be a good couple on TV.
It'll be better than Miz and Maurice.
Yeah, I think there would be a good couple on TV.
Yeah,
WWE
it would come across as believable too.
They should put Maurice on a porn. That's how you draw in real. If you want to get some real eyes on them, you should have her whip them things once or twice. That's all you do.
I'm whacking it to Maurice tonight, baby.
Okay, Joe, I need to bring this up. Dude, I was looking at the Elimination Chamber women's title match, or I'm sorry, the women's #1 contender match. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Freaking Rhea Ripley reminded me of Trinity from The Matrix with that outfit on. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
At first I was kind of weirded out by it, but then I thought to myself, This is a new look for her. She kind of actually looks.
Did it do it for you?
I wonder why, because we could have issued with completely covered in black leather.
Yeah, dominatrix style, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you want to full.
I
You want a
don't
dom.
think wrestling works as being PG, dude. I don't. It's not working. It's
The
not.
safety word is banana, Joe.
Listen, wrestling works as PG. It's the booking of this so stupid. Like,
You think so?
It does. I mean, listen, it's funner when it's not PG, but you can make PG wrestling be pretty entertaining, and they're not even close. I mean, you know what I mean?
True.
If PG wrestling can be a 7 out of 10 to an 8 out of 10, and TV 14 can be a 9 or a 10. I mean, the PG, the possibility of a 7, they're at like a 3 right now. I mean, this is not good. So,
well, again, unfortunately,
this is like little kid wrestling.
The shows are being inconsistent, as well as the fact that you have
Michael Jackson would love it.
Pretty much the same matches all the time.
Michael Jackson wrestling. Yeah.
It all sucks because the old man's losing his mind, dude. The old man is going senile.
Rostaf, I was gonna say, that Brandy's been training a lot more lately, right?
Oh no, she's been training for.
So
a number
she's
of years.
going somewhere. Don't know where it's at, but
well, the thing is, she's been training for a number of years, but unfortunately, she still hasn't been cutting the mustard even before she got injured, and then all of a sudden decided to have a kid with Cody. So, again, I hope to God that she's been training, but ultimately, I don't see her in the ring anytime soon, especially since the fact that WWE has no interest in her as a wrestler.
Wait a minute, she was wrestling in AEW.
Yeah, she was, but again,
before she left.
Few matches. It was very few matches, and even so, she didn't do a dent in the women's division at all.
She was in a lot of dark matches. I wonder what her record is.
Yo, was that
dark
Cody's
matches
statement that I saw on Twitter true? I saw a statement from Cody today. Is it true?
What?
About
What's
him
that
talking
statement?
about WWE. There was a statement about Cody saying, talking about WWE, but was it true? I saw it on Twitter. But you can't believe everything on Twitter.
Well, what do you think about
Joe, did you hear anything about Cody responding to everything? What's going on?
Well, here's the thing. Cody is saying nothing.
It might not be true. It might not be true.
Well, Cody's saying nothing, and then you got Miz saying, "Oh, he's dashing," and now you have WWE Twitter saying,
again, that was just a writer just to work up the internet.
We know that, Rostaf.
But that was perfect.
But my point is,
WWE will use anything.
my point is though, the Miz says, "Oh, he's dashing," so they bring up Cody, right, to just make everybody angry, and then there's no smoke and mirrors about it. Edge is ready. So now Edge's opponent's going to be AJ, right? So every time someone's about to get an opponent, they bring up Cody, but it's not going to be Cody every time. That is fucking savage. Like, what are they doing?
They're trolling everybody.
It's hilarious.
I just can't believe that this is. I can't believe that this is the big story of like a whole week already, and nobody's talking about. I mean, they're rarely talking about.
Well,
Stone
here's
Cold,
what
and nobody's even talking about.
I got to tell you, what's sad is the only thing I care about is Cody, and he's not coming. So I'm just like, I don't even care about all this shit. I just want to see Cody.
Have you lost connection for Roman?
Yeah,
I don't care about
that. Roman too?
No, I mean Roman's fine. I just don't care that much about Rock and Roman at all. I just don't. I'll see Cody.
Oh yeah, that matchup. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, give me Cody and Roman. I'll take Cody and Roman.
And then
that would be awesome. Who would win?
Probably Roman.
To kind of change the topic here, Joe, what do you think about Stone Cold? Like, obviously, I do think he's coming back from versus Owens. What do you think he's going to be able to do in the ring? How's he going to look?
All he's going to do, I think he's going to be able to do enough, and honestly, what I'd like to see is them start in the ring. The crowd's built, right? People are going to just go nuts. Play with the crowd as long as you can. I mean, think fucking Rock and Hogan. I know it's not Rock and Hogan, but think that way.
WrestleMania 18.
Yeah.
I actually referenced that earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get some clotheslines, some kicks, some slams. Kevin Owens goes to the outside at some point early. They go to the outside. Somebody gets busted open on the post outside. You get back into the
enough. He'll do enough.
Yeah, you get back into the ring.
You wrestled with 2 busted
I would
knees.
have them headline the first night of the match. Like, give them the main event of the first night. It's Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's bigger than the women.
I don't think that.
Give him the headline.
I don't think they're
They'll
gonna
slap the women around.
I don't think they'll do that, and the reason is because whenever you get a match with some kind of legend sort of situation, and it's going to be more of a you know, a very simple wrestling match and hardcore, maybe even think even, you know, Roddy Piper Hitman at 8, you know, Vince McMahon Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania, whatever it was, 18, I don't know, 19. Things like that. You know, you don't put it on last, but right in the middle of the show. You know, right in the middle or the middle end, you know, somewhere.
That was a semi-main, actually, from what I remember, because I think it was Vince and Hogan, then it was Rock and Austin for the last time, then it was Brock and Angle.
Right. And maybe, now,
So,
maybe though, Tex, maybe put it on last, though. That's maybe. Yeah.
I mean, let's be real here. Stone Cold is besides The Rock coming back next year to face Roman in Hollywood, which we know is happening. This could possibly be the last huge WrestleMania. Stone Cold is the last star that hasn't come back. Taker's came back. Kane's came back. Rock, Goldberg, Sting. All of the legends who can come back already have. So realistically, there's 2 Manias left. This one and next year. That you have old school star power that's legit. So I would market that. I would have Stone Cold on everything.
Yeah, and I mean, and Stone Cold, and the crazy thing about Stone Cold is he could have come back so many times. He could have come back, and he didn't. So this is
He could have came back and faced CM Punk in a match for crying out loud. But Joe,
this is like Edge coming back almost in a way.
Yeah,
almost.
But Joe, this is what you need. This is also what you need to remember, though. Back at WrestleMania 32, I think it was when they were in Dallas for the first time, right? Austin did the stunner or whatever like that in the ring. I guess to the I call it the UN. Sheamus, Andre,
Rusev,
Alberto Rio.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
everybody, the whole guys.
Yeah, he tore his pec, hitting Rusev in the face.
And now he's just doing a stunner. My question for you, Joe, is like, how in the heck are you expect this guy not to fall out in the ring, bust a knee, bust a leg, bust his neck, and still be able to want to maybe even do another match, even if that was even in the cards to do something in Saudi Arabia?
I would say,
you know, that's. I mean, it's going to be hard because there's so many bad things. There's so many.
Honestly, sorry.
There's so many bad things that could happen, right? Because his neck hurts, it's jacked up, it gets worse all the time. His knees are jacked up. I mean, he could do anything. He could pull anything, hurt anything. So yeah, I mean, listen, there could be a lot of things that could go wrong. And but I just say,
how much you want to bet that this training? I mean, how much you want to bet that this match is going to be like 4, maybe even 3-4 minutes at most, and it's not going to be that really impressive.
Well,
it won't be long.
I hope he
It'll
doesn't
be
come back.
quick.
Yeah, listen.
I'm on the side
at
that I hope
first,
he doesn't come back. I don't want his legacy to go down that road like Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, to be honest.
well, this is different to me. This is like come out there, clothesline, back. You know what I mean? Clothesline, maybe a Luvas press, a slam, a punch, kicks, punches. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of that. You know, Kevin Owens puts him in a submission hold for a few minutes. Then he puts Kevin Owens in something. They run around the ring for a second. Someone goes into a
They
post.
need to recreate
Lazy booking.
You gotta. He's an old guy.
Lazy booking, trying to bring Steve Austin back. Lazy booking.
Well, they don't. Yeah, they're lazy all year round.
You market it like, okay, basically recreate the match where Austin bled against Bret Hart. Have Kevin Owens bring that match up. Put the sharpshooter on. Get the heat from it, right? Make it where Austin doesn't have to do a bunch because he's not able.
Well,
and then
I don't know.
Stone
I'm bringing
Cold
up
Stunner out of nowhere, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I don't know about bringing up I don't know. Referencing a match from WrestleMania 13 makes that's almost like Star Trek having Khan, you know, in the movie, and then him, you know, being like, "I'm Khan," and then it's like, so what? Who the fuck? What? Why does that matter?
Yeah,
you know,
it's already been there, done that.
Yeah, I don't get that.
How do you guys rate Edge's comeback as a whole, since he's come back to be a professional wrestler again? He hasn't won a championship yet. How do you
He doesn't need one. Are we talking 1 through 10 scale, or what are we talking?
With all his matches too that he's had, all the rivalries, like the Randy Orton one was great. I like that one. But yeah, maybe like a 1 to 10. How do you guys rate Edge's whole comeback?
Well, first and foremost, that first match that he had back with Randy Orton at WrestleMania was a complete train wreck.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Secondly, Edge does not need a belt. Like Goldberg didn't necessarily need a belt. It was just that, again, Goldberg had that that special fight like quality that Vince wanted to do depending on what the show was. Edge is a different type of superstar. So for me, Edge doesn't
Looks
really
like
need a
my
title to be
little
relevant.
ass needs a shave.
Yeah, you make a good point.
Oh boy, look at this.
Kamala's clitoris is true Ugandan giant. How
Oh.
close was Tex to offing himself Von Erich style if Jussie won Daytona 500? Joe, as president will you enact a national Peter Steele Day? You can make it third Monday in
Yes.
January or day before June.
Yes, I would do that. Eminem is fat. Thank you, Malcolm puts X in sex. What the fuck?
Bring him to the
Never-
field.
Nice.
He's never winning the day.
Yep.
He's okay. Plate tracks. You have to.
How come he's
have
allowed
no
to
skill
race?
When it's all luck. He is nothing.
I'm surprised they didn't kick him out of NASCAR. Look at
Hey,
that.
Joe,
No,
do you think?
see,
Can I ask a question?
don't,
I don't know
Go,
anything about
go ahead,
NASCAR.
Dan.
don't even get
Oh,
started.
never mind.
Do you think?
Super chat party.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag BLM bacon lettuce mayonnaise. Add cheese and Fritos.
I don't know what that means.
What is that? That
Mis-
must be dude. What he wants to eat in between Dewdrop's thighs.
Dewdrop's
I
asshole
know, Mr.
right
Pico.
there. Mr. Pico,
I feel like
thank
she makes
you.
a good heel. I like Dewdrop as a heel.
I think she's
Yeah,
been all right. She's better than Nia
she's good.
Jax, man. So much better than Nia Jax.
Way better, dude. Way better.
Well, she's not a guy.
I got about 2 seconds left, so I hope the donos come in. Dan Kennedy's got a question that he's been trying to ask for 10 years. We'll see if we get to that. Real quick, here's Randy Viper.
All hail pure country. All hail Tex. Bow down to U.S.
Oh, God.
Bow down to the mess.
Yo, every time I hear that, all I think about is hardcore country.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking about too.
Well, they're the Proud Boys. Randy Viper, thank you,
All
man.
hail Renegade. We are one. We are
Renegade.
pure country.
Renegade Tex and Pure Country is running wild on JCS. Dan, go ahead with your question, Dan.
Do you think they're gonna debut that Bahia guy at the Andre Battle Royal thing?
Honestly, I think they're going to debut him the night after on Raw.
Not a bad idea.
That would be a waste. That would be such a waste.
Yeah, maybe
from
though.
here.
Maybe. But maybe Almost is going to win that, though. I don't know. Again, I don't know.
So Veer and fucking Cody, that's the biggest things right now. Everybody's missing the fact that Ric Flair is going to AEW and for that dog collar match.
Woo!
What? He's going to be the ref?
No, he's going to be in MJ's corner.
I've spent more money on spilled liquor.
And nobody's that's literally got swept under the table because this whole Cody.
Well, let me tell you, I got to get out of here, man. I got to get up early as fuck. So I'm out. I love you guys. I can't believe there's so many people in
Joe's gotta
here.
work in the field tomorrow.
And listen, if
Yeah,
this...
Joe, thanks for letting me on, dude.
Oh,
Yo,
Jacob, I love you, bro. Seriously, like, I have fun with
appreciate
you.
it. And yo, I had a great conversation with Tex and Rostafa. We should do it again, bro.
Oh, yeah,
I love
dude.
this conversation.
Show up.
Wrestling is
I
great.
do accept cash, Jacob. I accept
This
cash,
week's been rough only because I'm not only am I working, but I'm also training and working and doing this. So I've had a crazy week. But the week after this week, next week we'll be able to have more conversations again and do more shows again. So hopefully we'll catch up, man. Don't be a stranger. Thank you guys. I'm sorry we didn't get enough time. I mean, I miss hanging out all night and shit like we always. But Thursdays we'll be back with that, and then Fridays and Saturdays, you know the deal. All right, man. I'll talk to you guys on Twitter and wherever
Big
else.
shout out to the chat. Good night, guys.
Good night, man. Thank you. You guys are the best. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate that, dude. That was fun. It's too bad. I would have come in earlier a little bit if I had known, instead of going on a rant about becoming president. You know what I mean? Like, and talk to you guys about wrestling. Sorry about that, everybody. But, you know, you triggered me, everybody. I'm out of here. You guys are the balls. I will see you tomorrow. At some point tomorrow night. Plus, Wednesday night, AEW Dynamite review. And then Thursday night, potentially for a little hangout. And Friday night's Monetize This. Beat the Clock. Become a patron. I hope you guys all listened to me and Leah's podcast that we were live on YouTube the other night. Leah was so drunk she wanted to do a show with me. I mean, that's how drunk Leah was. She was so drunk she wanted to do a show with me. And we did a show, and hey, it almost got 2,000 views. That's not bad. We went live for only an hour and almost did 2,000 views for an hour. So shout out to my wife for the other night. Saturday night, live with Joe and Leah at 3 in the morning or 2:30 in the morning we started the podcast. I couldn't believe we had over 100 people watching at one point for 2:30 in the morning. That was crazy. Thank you guys for that. And if you didn't hear it, go listen to it. And then about halfway through, Leah actually got a big headache. She didn't tell me, but when we got off the air, she's like, I go, you got really quiet at the end. It was weird. And she goes, yeah, I got a massive headache. And I was like, really? And then she took some medicine and it went away. So we were able to consummate the night. Pretty cool. And Joe Compton is the top donator, I believe. Joe Compton and Luis Antonio Alejandro, just want to say thank you guys. Joe Compton, monetize this champions. Pure Country. We didn't have a lot of big bomb donations during this Raw review, but what I will say is we had a lot of individual like donos, so thank you guys for those, because they all add up, man. So thank you so much, man, for making it add up. So thank you guys. Oh wait, Luis Antonio Alejandro dropped $12 earlier. Oh shit. Hey, you guys raised like $100 for me tonight. Thank you. That was the top donation. It's pretty awesome when you know what I mean, you guys can help me out that I made $100 tonight and the top dono was $12. You know what I mean? That's huge. Thank you guys for doing that, bro. You guys are the best. And I'm sorry, I'm really tired. I'm fading, and I got to get up really early in the morning. So thank you all. And thanks for putting up with me, man. I know I'm a little bit out of sorts being so busy and stuff, but I'm trying to bust ass. If anybody wants to join me with my, if you have a sales job and you need some help, hit me up. We're doing a fun little meeting with everybody who's in sales, having a little club meeting about sales and how things are going with you in your sales. And people have been coming up to me so much with questions who are just getting into sales or who have been in sales, and they ask me about what I would do, and then I talk to them about what do they do. We have good conversations. It's kind of interesting. So if you're in that category, hit me up on Twitter or email. We'll talk about it. I used to do some trainings. Maybe I'll train you. You know, everybody, we all need training. I do. We all do. Brock Cowboy Lesnar. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Hit me up if you have any questions. Thanks for becoming a patron. Jared C. Aztec. Thank you so much for joining Patreon. 6, a producer. He was the latest producer. And I'm going to go produce in the toilet upstairs.